Attention is a currency, traded on the screen. Bids in the comment section, likes inflate the dream. Algorithms set the price, not truth, not skill. If it bleeds, it leaves. Volatility sells the thrill. Scroll futures, short attention, long outrage. Synthetic fame bubbles pop every age. Everybody famous, nobody known. Borrow validation, leverage ego loans. They don't wanna think cause they want reactors. Fast dopamine hits, not deep thought factors. Your focus is the product, your mind is the land. The strict mind and intention with a swipe of the hands. Welcome to the attention market, distorted supply. Where noise beats value and the loud multiply. They pump fake relevance, then dump your soul. Crash your self-worth just to hit engagement goals. Influence laundering, clout gets clean. Renting credibility from a rented screen. The metric ain't meaning it's retention time. If they keep you stuck, they win in the crime. Creators chase trends like fiat with no gold. Printing hot takes till the culture gets cold. Truth moves slow, lies go viral. Speed beats depth in the attention spiral. Everybody branding, nobody built. Flexing highlight reels, hiding existential guilt. The fee rewards, extremes punishes calm. Peace don't convert, chaos sells bombs. Welcome to the attention market, distorted supply. Where noise beats value and the loud multiply. They pump fake relevance, then dump your soul. Crash your self-worth just to hit engagement goals. If attention is money, most people are broke. Spending it careless on a digital joke. The richest stay quiet, move off the grid, while the poor yell louder, begging to be seen. I'm investing in silence, compounding my time. Low frequency, thinking in a high-speed grind. I don't chase virality, I build demand. Own my attention, that's a sovereign plan. They monetize distraction, I weaponize focus. While they sell illusions, I sell the notice. What you look at becomes who you are. Choose your markets before you choose your stars. Attention ain't free, it's the cost of your life. Every scroll is a cut with a digital knife. So trade it like it matters, because it does. In the economy of attraction, focus is blood. Attention is a currency, traded on the screen. Bids in the comment section, likes inflate the dream. Algorithms set the price, not truth, not skill. If it bleeds, it leaves. Volatility sells the thrill. Scroll futures, short attention, long outrage. Synthetic fame bubbles pop every age. Everybody famous, nobody known. Borrow validation, leverage ego loans. They don't wanna think cause they want reactors. Fast dopamine hits, not deep thought factors. Your focus is the product, your mind is the land. The strict mind and intention with a swipe of the hands. Welcome to the attention market, distorted supply. Where noise beats value and the loud multiply. They pump fake relevance, then dump your soul. Crash your self-worth just to hit engagement goals. Influence laundering, clout gets clean. Renting credibility from a rented screen. The metric ain't meaning it's retention time. If they keep you stuck, they win in the crime. Creators chase trends like fiat with no gold. Printing hot takes till the culture gets cold. Truth moves slow, lies go viral. Speed beats depth in the attention spiral. Everybody branding, nobody built. Flexing highlight reels, hiding existential guilt. The fee rewards, extremes punishes calm. Peace don't convert, chaos sells bombs. Welcome to the attention market, distorted supply. Where noise beats value and the loud multiply. They pump fake relevance, then dump your soul. Crash your self-worth just to hit engagement goals. If attention is money, most people are broke. Spending it careless on a digital joke. The richest stay quiet, move off the grid, while the poor yell louder, begging to be seen. I'm investing in silence, compounding my time. Low frequency, thinking in a high-speed grind. I don't chase virality, I build demand. Own my attention, that's a sovereign plan. They monetize distraction, I weaponize focus. While they sell illusions, I sell the notice. What you look at becomes who you are. Choose your markets before you choose your stars. Attention ain't free, it's the cost of your life. Every scroll is a cut with a digital knife. So trade it like it matters, because it does. In the economy of attraction, focus is blood.
What's going on? How y'all doing on this Beautiful Sunday afternoon. This your guy Big Dog Bark, and I'd like to welcome y'all back to Attraction Economics, where we break down the supply and demand of attraction, where we talk about the power of leverage and the status that attraction holds, and we also talk about how attention is the number one currency in 2026, and how you can spend your attention and how to gain more attention. You know what I'm saying? But also, with attention being a currency, attention is also a drug. So be careful about the abuse. So anyway, as y'all in the building, hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe. You know what I'm saying? And also, you would like to donate to the Attraction Economics Operations System, please hit that Cash App $ Big Dog Barking 2132. You feel what I'm saying? Big donation, small donation. I appreciate all donations, but I do understand we are in a bad economy right now. We're in recession. I know a lot of people don't want to say that, but it's the truth. But so if you donate, you donate. If you don't donate, hey, I understand. You know what I'm saying? Choose your biz before you choose me. So anyway, before I get into this main topic of stop chasing, this position, I was going through my phone and I was checking out some things. And I saw an article where they were talking about why friends why friends become lovers and the good and the bad, or why friends and lovers don't mix. So according to the article, and I'm paraphrasing, it was I was trying to go back and find I can't find it. But anyway, it was from a a, a survey did by up and coming uh app. I can't remember the name of the app. I'm sorry. But they did a survey, and according to their survey, 51% of people in the survey will feel more heartbroken over losing a friend than actually losing a romantic partner. 51% of the people they surveyed, more than half, will be more crushed, more heartbroken if they lost their friend more than they lost a boyfriend or girlfriend. That's telling. So I guess it's girl code, brotherhood, whatever you want to call it, actually has more weight than being in a relationship, romantic relationship with somebody. I guess. I don't know. I'm just going off what I read in this article. And as I proceed to read the article, they say 39% of people done had a hookup with a close friend of theirs. Hmm. Now, I know not too long ago, it was a lot of hoopla about men and women, can they be friends? And I'm starting to understand why. Well, I've been known, but I'm not one of them individuals that I can't be friends with women. It's just that our friendship only goes so far. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that I can't be friends with you. It's like it's only so many things I'm gonna ask of you, and then so many things you can ask of me as friends. You know what I'm saying? It's just certain boundaries we have to up for each other. Yeah, we just gonna be platonic. Cool. But according to the article, 39% of people have actually smashed their friends. Yeah. 39% of 100 people, 100%, 39% actually smashed their friends. Go figure. Go figure. And I know we live in an era, we live in a economy now where, you know, excuse me, we live in a era, a generation right now where you could see a dude and a chick, buddy buddy or whatever, at a house party or in class or at a job or whatever the case may be. And oh, that's my big brother, or that's my little sister, all that type of shit right there, right? We know about shit like that. And there's a 39, 40% chance that that dude and that chick actually hooked up. It's a 39 down to 40% chance that they hooked up in some shape, form, or fashion. Hooked up. Now, as I kept reading the article, It says like I think 19% of this 39%, 19% of these friends that hooked up, 19% of them actually went on to have a relationship outside of friendship. So I'm gonna break down numbers for y'all. So we got 100 people, and out there 100 people, I'm just gonna round up to 40. Out there 100 people, 40% of them, 40 of them have hooked up with somebody. Now out there 40, they said with another 19, I'm gonna round up to 20, just for the sake of arguing. So that's eight. Eight of after 40 actually develop a long-term relationship outside of friendship. Another 20% said it caused tension. So after 40, after 40 that done hooked up with their friend, eight of them went on to have a longer relationship with their friends. They actually turned their friendship into a romantic relationship. Let me see. Who is- What going on? What going on? What going on? So after 40%, after 40 people that did the shit, eight of them actually was in a relationship. Actually turned their friendship into a relationship. Another eight out this 40 said them hooking up with their friend. Them hooking up with their friend actually caused a little beef, a little tension, whatever the case may be. Things got a little rocky. I knew that was you, Schmidt. I knew that was you. I know you a man of many names. But yeah, so eight actually turned the friendship into a relationship, long term romantic relationship. Another eight said it caused problems. Now, what's that? 16. So now it's 10% that said their whole friendship was ruined. So you got eight that turned it into a relationship, eight that said it was rocky, and four that actually said the whole relationship got ruined because of their hookup. So now I get to understand why. I get to understanding why a lot of y'all guys and say y'all can't be friends with females because you scared things gonna get weird. You scared things gonna get weird because of our natural lust for women. Now, like I said, I don't excuse myself from none of this gender shit because I'm a man. I'm a man. I understand where some of y'all men be coming from. It's just that over time I had learned to evolve from Neanderthal, even though I might relapse every now and then. I'm human. When I hear the whole we can't be friends with women, is it because after you hook up, is it because you want to hook up with them? That's why you can't be with them. That's why you can't be friends with them. That got to be the number one reason because you want to smash them. And what's so funny is that I heard several guys say that you don't want to be in the friend zone of the woman, but you can put the female in the friend zone of yours. Because if you in the female friend zone, it's a hard, damn near impossible for you get out. So I hear. But you could put a woman in the friend zone and take her out whenever you feel like it. Now, this is the thing about the friend zone for me is this right here. When you put the female in the friend zone and you take her out the friend zone, you're taking her out just to satisfy yourself, right? You ain't gonna tell me nothing different because again, studies show that 40% of y'all gonna hook up with a close female friend or whatever. But you're gonna try to hook up with a female friend. without a shadow of a doubt. More than likely, you're gonna try. How successful you is a whole nother story, but you're gonna try. And now, after you try, either three things gonna happen. Either one, you're gonna turn this into a longer, more connected relationship. Two, it's gonna get a little rocky, a little funny, because y'all done seen each other naked and your boy paws and inserted into her lady paws, and now things are looking a little crazy. It's hard to go back out y'all and did that. Or three, you just stop being friends with them after y'all have y'all little encounter. Now, just by me seeing what I've been seeing in my 46 years of living, I've seen a lot of men that say they got little buddies that actually feel some type of way when little buddy go find them a new dude. This your little partner. Y'all ain't got no strings attached. Y'all just free to do whatever. Y'all cool. Y'all chill. Whatever. You roll up, smoke, go vibe, whatever the case may be. And y'all might fool around from time and time and time. It's convenient proximity, all that good shit. And it's more like we ain't got no strings attached. It's a situationship. All that good shit right there. So you do what you do with shouting, and y'all enjoy it, but y'all don't want to complicate things, even though y'all are already playing like boyfriend and girlfriend, husband and wife, but y'all don't want to put no titles on shit. So then after so much playing, little mama go find her a dude that's taking her a little bit serious now. Let's be honest, man. Y'all not we any dudes already know. Let's just be honest. Guys already know that when they meet a female, they already should know. You should know as a man, single man, that if you meet a female now in 2026, there's a high probability, very high probability that Shouty is not a virgin, that Shouty has at least one body under her belt, if not more. She'd have been around the block. So for you in 2026 to sit there and think that a female that you meet is just not doing shit, whether she at 18, 21, 25, 30, the probability of her already having sex before you meet her is very, very high. You literally setting yourself up for failure when you be looking for females that ain't never did shit. Do they exist? Yeah. Is it 18-year-olds that haven't had sex yet? Yeah. 21-year-old? Yeah. 25-year-old? Yeah. They exist. The problem is you're not gonna find them. Not because they not out there, it's because you're not gonna go look for them. They just ain't gonna pop up on your radar. But the truth of the matter is, you and this little girl, y'all messing around, having, no strings attached situations. And then she get up with this dude that actually value her more for just her body. He wants to do more. And he's showing her he want to do more little by little. I don't recommend any guy just go head first into any relationship with any woman. Not off the muscle, not when y'all first meet each other and all that type of shit. No, it takes time, at least 3 months. But he's showing interest. He going against the talking points. He not just taking her to a coffee date. He taking on a real date. You feel what I'm saying? He taking on the walk in the park. He might take her to the walk in the park one day, then take her to the gun range the next day. I say it's different things to show that I like you. It's different things that I could do to show you that I fuck with you. So he's showing interest in your little girlfriend, your little friend girl, and she like him. She's spending more and more time with Buddy. And you is the dude that got the little friend girl. You still, you comfortable because you still might get it in with it so often, while she's talking. Oh boy, it happens. It happens. Trust me, I know it happens. It's not right. It don't sound good, but it happens from time to time. You be meeting, talking to somebody. Like I always tell guys, like I said, I don't never expect a female to not have no other dude talking to her when I first meet them. Like I know if I find you attractive, it's some more guys that find you attractive. I'm already knowing this. So again, if you thinking you just run up on a chick that only you found attractive, you're sadly mistaken, my guy. So anyway, you still getting it in with Shawty, even though she got another dude that she really like and he like her. He showing her some shit, but some you got a little bit of a hold on her because you've been, y'all buddy, and you might have sex from time to time. So you got a little bit of a hold, but not that much of a hold. Yeah, you like each other enough to see each other naked, but not enough to be in no committed relationship. Because one of y'all would have made the move to be in a committed relationship, but both of y'all sitting up there talking about you don't want to fuck things up. It's already fucked up, but somehow y'all managing the situation. So all of a sudden she quit your ass cold turkey. No more booty calls, no more late night phone call, no more nothing. She like, bruh, me and old boy, we talking about some things. He piquing my interest. I find him attractive. It's a spark. All that good shit right there. I don't think I need to talk to you no more. I don't think I need to rap with you no more. I think that we could be cool, but ain't no more of this. Ain't no more of this. So, it is what it is. Now, after she break things off with you, after she send you about your business, and I done been in this situation, you'll get to thinking. You'll be like, well, shit. Oh, well, it was fun while it lasted. You know what I'm saying? I got my rocks off. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. What else? I ain't had to claim. I had to do all this shit right there. We just hook up and bust nuts and shit like that. Yeah. I've been there. I've been there. But then what the funny part of be is after you done try to get shit right in your brain, you'll start looking at social media and somehow, some way, not saying you're stalking. Excuse me for a minute. oh, bless me. Not to say you're stalking, but y'all are friends on social media. And you scrolling on your feed, Facebook, IG, whatever. You scrolling and scrolling. You so happen to see her. You might see a comment she posted up there. You might see a pic of her and the new dude and shit like that. And then you get some little fun ass thoughts running through your head. Get a little fun ass feelings. Cause you see her all booed up with old boy, the dude that she left you alone for. You know what I'm saying? Then you get to talking to yourself or talking to whoever around you. You get to showing pictures like, man, look at this bitch. All booed up with this nigga. This nigga don't even know. I used to smash on this gal while she was talking to the nigga. Little petty ass shit like that. But again, mind you, y'all wasn't in no real relationship. Y'all was just smashing. Y'all wasn't in no real relationship. So you see her on social media booed up with the dude she left you for that actually want to have a real relationship with her, and you get to talking to yourself or talking to whoever around you and saying, "How you smash on that bitch?" While she was talking to old boy. Now you get to send a little dumbass shit in her DMs. You getting sending, you making stupid ass comments on the pics and shit like that. What my thing is, why? Why are you doing all that type of shit if y'all never had strings attached in the beginning? Now I'm not saying women don't do the same shit. I know they do the same shit, but I talk to men and I be wondering, it's like, why? Why are you doing all that dumbass shit for a chick that you wasn't even in a real relationship with? Y'all was just smashing. Why do you feel some type of way? And then to top the cake, you will literally start something with the dude she talking to just for the simple fact you don't like the fact she left you high and dry. You'll start a whole beef with old boy that don't know you from a can of paint just because the chick he with left you high and dry in a relationship that y'all wasn't even claiming to be a relationship. Why are you mad? Why are you mad? Are you in that percentile? Is that is some tension there? Because a lot of y'all be wanting to smash your female friends, but Don't either one, don't know how to approach them about that, or two, knowing that if you smash them, you're gonna be with the shit. Cause you so worried about her being clingy, like you just digmatized them. You worried about her leeching on to you, or latching on to you, my bad. You worry about her latching on to you after y'all have sex. Cause you feel like women get clingy after a romantic rendezvous. And it's true, our women are a little bit more emotional than men, but I done seen men crash out over this same situation, and that's why I'm talking about it. Now to sit there and say majority, minority, I don't know. I don't know. Don't care. Don't know, don't care. I seen it. You can't tell me is more women do it than men or more. I don't know. I know both parties do it. To hold me to a number is suicide. My bad. Delete self deletion. I apologize for that one. Just to hold me to a number, a majority minority about something like that, it's like I don't know all men, I don't know all women. I don't know which ones turn to a hook up into a relationship, and I don't know which one turned the hook up into the end of their friendship. I don't. I just know it happens, and I know I seen men do it more than they want to lead on. More than they want to tell you is that they don't do all the emotional shit. But let's be honest. Why else would you? Why else would you? And I done heard plenty of guys say this. Why else would you sit up there and tell me you don't know me from a can of paint, but you willing to tell me you smashed my guy? Why? If you don't care about Shawty, like you say you do, you say you don't care about it. Ain't no titles, no strings. She can do what she want to do. All that good shit. Why would you tell me out the blue that you were hitting my chick before me and her got together? Why would you tell me that? What was the purpose? To let me know that she probably had dick before? Yeah, I don't care about that. I don't care about that. That doesn't do nothing for me or guys like me. That don't do nothing for me to for you to sit up there and tell me, well, you know she fucking. Yeah, I pretty much thought about that when I looked at her. Like, yeah, age, height, weight, looks, and yeah, she probably had a body or two. Don't bother me. It don't bother a lot of men to know that she didn't had a body. Just like it don't bother a lot of men that know she got a baby. That don't bother certain men. Why it bother you, I don't know. But why would you what would possess you to tell me that the chick I'm with now you smashed on? You want me to look at her crazy and think she's still smashing on you? Cause truth be told, my guy, truth be told, if you was still smashing, you wouldn't told me you was still smashing. You would kept that your little secret. You don't like her that much to just let it be known that you still hitting her. No, 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 no. I'm a nigga. I'm not gonna tell you I'm still smashing your chick. No, I'm just gonna keep doing it. Why would I sit up there and tell you I'm smashing your chick? Why would I do that? I'm ruining it for everybody. I'm ruining it for me because she may or may not come back around. I'm ruining it for myself because I was getting it. I don't want anything to happen between you and Shout it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to rain on y'all parade. So why would I do it? I'm feeling some type of way. That's why I would do it. Just the pick that I seen on social media trigger something in me for me to sit there and send you a DM to tell you that I used to smash your girlfriend. A pic, a comment, a trip, a video, something triggered me for me to go off into this temper tantrum to let you know, my guy, that I used to smash your chick. What do you want for that? To tell me chicks ain't shit, bruh. If you liked her, why you didn't cuff her? If you liked her so much, why you didn't take her off the market? Why you ain't make her yours? Why you ain't make her yours? And see, you had every opportunity to get to her before I got to her. You had every opportunity to make her your woman before I came in the picture, but you kept playing with the shit. And it's cool, it's understood, and I understand. I understand how the game go. I ain't no spring chicken. I understand how the shit go. She give me everything I want. I ain't got to call a girlfriend. I understand 100%. But then you feel some type of way when she don't give you the shit no more and give it to another dude that actually call a girlfriend. Now you want to say, oh, I was getting it for the free skit. Oh, I ain't had to do this. I ain't had to do that. Okay, cool, bro. You didn't have to do it. I was in your shoes once upon a time. I ain't had to do a lot of shit. Anything I did is because I wanted to do it, not because it was forced upon me. So you telling me you ain't had to do shit, don't do shit for a nigga like me. It's like, okay, you got it without doing shit. Why you didn't keep it? If everything you got from her was with little or no effort, why you ain't got it now? Then you'll tell me some, oh, well, I got what I wanted out of her. Yeah, yeah. Okay, you got what you wanted. What did you get? Ah, oh, she sucked my dick. I'm sure she did. I'm pretty sure she did. She did this, she did that. I don't put shit past her. She can tell me what she want to tell me. Either I'm gonna believe it or I ain't gonna believe it. I don't know. She can sit there and say I ain't never sucked this dick. You can sit there and say she gobbled up dick every night. Somewhere in the middle is the truth. She may not did it a lot, just that when she did it, she was a superstar with it. Maybe that's the case. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm saying all that to say this right here, just off that article alone. It's like understand why a lot of y'all can't be friends with females because of the simple fact you want to smash them, and if you get a chance to smash them, you're gonna fuck it up because one, you want to turn it into a relationship, but then you'll start bringing out all the talking points and the rhetoric and shit like that, which gonna run off. Two, things are getting a little funny because it's complicated. I've seen that a million times in my life on social media. Or three, it's bad for business. Y'all done seen each other naked, and it ain't no turning back. Can't go back. Can't rekindle no friendship. Can't turn it into no relationship. It just is what it is. Y'all got the little sexual tension understood, got it out the way. Y'all don't even want to rap no more. Don't want to follow each other on social media. Don't want to talk to each other at work. Whatever the case may be, it was a bad experience for both of y'all, and now both of y'all feeling dumb. But one thing I do know is that either one, if it's that case, and she get up with another nigga, don't come behind talking about what you and Shawty did do and why y'all not friends or not relationship together, whatever. Excuse me, that little part. But hey, I just had to get that little shit out of my mind, just off reading the little article. Okay, so let me get into today's topic. Let me get into today's topic. The strongest position is being unchosen, while needing nothing makes you dangerous. I'm gonna say that again. Why needing nothing makes you dangerous. Cause you see, have you ever noticed that the minute you need someone, you lose them? I said this a while ago, but the minute you need someone, you lose them. Yep. It's not bad luck. That's just how the game goes. That's just the game correcting itself. See, when I look up and I see all these male content creators, these manosphere red pill content creators, Constantly telling women we need y'all. We need women. We need women. We need women. The more we say it, the more they turn their back on us. You ever notice that shit? The more you sit up here and say you need a woman, the more she don't fuck with you. That's crazy. But is it crazy? And that's not you just not being, being attractive or whatever the case may be. Nah, oh, excuse me. It ain't that you ain't attractive. It ain't that you ain't attractive. It ain't that you ain't got a little bread. It ain't that. It ain't that. It's just game correcting itself. It's just the market correcting itself. That's how this shit really is. It's being corrected. It's not because you rolled the dice and it came up craps. No, it's just the game correcting itself. See, the strongest position you can ever be in is not being chosen. Is not being needed to be chosen. Because the second you want validation, the second you want attention, the second you want approval, you already handed over leverage. I done said this shit before and I'm gonna say it again. When you sit up here day in, day out, constantly saying because I do X, Y, and Z, I need validation. Because you do this, Y, and Z, you need the attention. Because you do X, Y, and Z, you need approval from somebody, from a woman. You already given up your leverage to the said woman. Just think about it. I sit here and I just celebrated 3 years doing content. I sat here for the past 3 years. And over them past 3 years, I done said this so many times, is that the rhetoric when it come down to relationships is the reason why winter has never came yet. Me and my partner just, he just called me not too long ago. He was on break at work. And me and him were going over this before I went live too. And he was like saying the same thing that I be saying. Now this guy been on for 30 some years. If you could do everything for yourself, what do you need her for? Outside of companionship and sexual urges. What else you need her for? That's all I be trying to break down to people. It ain't that I just, don't want men and women to be connected. Oh, I do. Trust me, I do. But again, that's on you. Is if it's gonna be short term or long term. It ain't on me. I'm not a red pill communicator. I'm not a relationship expert. I'm not a dating coach. I'm just a guy that give y'all reality. And the reality is with some of you guys is this right here. If you want to be in a short-term relationship with men and women, who am I to tell you wrong? I'm not gonna tell you wrong because that's what my partner is now. He got several women. He just got out of I think they were married. I don't know. But they were together for a minute. He just got out of a relationship with a chick. And I sat there and told him when he was calling me, telling me about the situation, I'm like, hey, bro, first thing you need to do is chill out. Rest your nerves, get yourself back together, and see what the next move gonna be when as far as dealing with women. I said, just sit down, chill out, take a week or two, or however long you need you to get your brain right, and then proceed on what you're gonna do. Either you're gonna try to get a lot of chicks, or you're gonna try to go get another one. So just today, he was like, "Man, I ain't got time to be trying to be settled down with a one chick. I'd rather have multiple chicks." I was like, "Okay, bro, have fun, have fun." And this is a guy I've been knowing for 30 years. That's my brother from another mother. I've been knowing boy for 30 some years. I'm not gonna tell him nothing wrong. I'm telling him the same things that I've been telling him for since I've been what 10, 11 years old. I'm gonna tell him the same thing I try to tell y'all. And I've been telling him this shit first. I'm the nigga he called when he got women problems because he know I ain't gonna lie to him. What you need her for outside of getting your dick wet and for somebody to talk to in person? That's all you need. That's all you need. So when you sit up here and say you need her to stop working, you need her to do this, you need her to do that, you just telling her in so many words she got the power. She got power over you. Cause you kind of telling her to stop doing something so you can run shit. No, she got the power. She ain't got to stop. The same thing I say when y'all be giving these bad chicks, these bad, thick, cute, attractive chicks a pass for their bad behavior. You like she fine, she thick, she did like, but she still acting the ass. Why you gonna give her a pass and she acting the ass? Cause she fine. Okay. But then the mid level chick, you want to give her all type of hell because she mid. She doing everything you want her to do, and you giving her a million and one problem. But the chick that don't do your shit, but she look good, you give her a pass. It's the same. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. It's the same exact shit. You sitting up here trying to get this woman trying to get this woman to validate you. Yeah, try to get attention, trying to get approval from her. And the more you do, the less she fuck with you. To the point where you coming on this motherfucker then every day talking about how bad women are in 2026 over the past 15, 20 years, how bad they are because somehow, some way they don't need you no more. But again, you don't need them. You want them. It's a difference. So when I hear women say I don't need no nigga, I say you right. You don't. You want one. You want one. And for the same reason you want a woman, the same reason she want a nigga for some dick. Cause if she doing everything else by herself, what she needs you for? But some dick and companionship and possibly a baby. That's it. It ain't that hard. Y'all making this shit harder because y'all trying to get convinced women that they're wrong for not needing your ass. But it's cool. See, I used to chase. I used to chase. Now I never chase. I would shoot shots at my wife, but she wasn't the only female I was talking to or trying to talk to. So once I had broke up with all the females I was dealing with before my wife, I didn't chase my wife. I didn't chase no more females. I didn't chase shit. I was cool. I was chilling. Where you finna go? Oh, don't be gone all day. Okay. Anyway, see, I don't chase. I stopped chasing a long time ago. I stopped chasing a long time ago. And it's not because I can't chase. It's not because I can't chase. But because I understand something more. I understand something most people don't understand. Again, I don't. You don't have to chase. You don't have to chase. And it's not because you can't chase. You can chase all motherfucker day if you want to. As a man, you can chase all day. We're hunters anyway. But even as a hunter, you should know how to set traps to where you don't have to be on the chase all day. You should know how to set a trap to catch who you trying to catch. That's a master hunter level. That is master trapper level. Sometimes you can sit up in the top of the what they when they be deer hunting. You can sit up there in the top of the tree and just sit out, to chill and wait for the deer to come through. Yeah, that's not me chasing. That's just me being patient. That's me being patient. That's me just like when my great grandmama used to sit at the bank fishing. She ain't hunting the fish down. She ain't running out across the riverbed trying to find the perfect spot to get fish. No, she park her ass at this one little spot, put her two buckets, one with minnows and one for the fish she gonna catch, and she throw a line out there and just sit there and chill. I could leave that late. I usually leave my grandma, me, my brother, and my grandma. You take my great grandmama to the lake in Mississippi, like a straight shot from my grandmama house down to right cross state line in the Mississippi, and we would take her go fishing in the same early in the morning, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, right before the sun come up, a little bit before the sun come up, and she just need her little bait. Drop her off, come back 1, 2 o'clock. All right, bed, cool. That lady didn't move from the spot she said it all day and will come home with plenty of fish.
I'm back.
Now, I told you earlier when we were gonna get little dog, you put up all that fuss with me, and you just not gave this man that paid that money. It, you just went out there and paid the lawn man, y'all man. Ah,
Right with you. He called me and said he get ready to pull on the street.
when we was at Moe's,
Yeah. Right now you hungry to see what I want. I was trying to pay him, gave me one of them juices.
what juices?
That great fast.
Oh, have fun. Have fun. I'm just saying, bruh. That was that was just some dumb ass shit. What? But yeah, so again, you don't have to chase. You chase it if you want to, but it's something that I understand that a lot of y'all don't understand. You feel what I'm saying? Women don't respond to effort, they respond to position. Attention don't respond to effort, it responds to position. And the highest position is the man who can walk away without flinching. See, that right there, gentlemen, is a problem that I had said a long time ago when it came down to the dating market is that one, the reason why women have so much power, the thoughts all the way up to wifey material is this right here. They can get a nigga whenever they feel like it. They can get a sugar daddy, they can get a boyfriend, they can get a husband whenever they feel like it. All they gotta do is say what they want. All they gotta do is say what they want. If a chick right now just want to make money off OF and IG and all that type of shit right there, even though a lot of them don't make the money that they say they make, she can choose that route. As soon as she turned 18, she can go that route to becoming an OF model. Go work in a club somewhere, a body girl. She can do that at 18, no problem. And she can have plenty of dudes throw dollars at her all day, every day. Not a problem. If that's what she want, that's what she gonna go do. And she ain't got a problem with multiple guys in her face on the daily. She don't have a problem with this shit. If a chick want a boyfriend, she can get a boyfriend if she want one. All she gotta do is do exactly what it takes to get a boyfriend. And when she get a one, all she gotta do is not mess it up. Just do what he want her to do. Push back a little bit just so she ain't overflow mat. You know what I'm saying? And just have at it. Go through the ups and downs of being in a relationship. If she want to get married, that ain't nothing but an amplified version of boyfriend and girlfriend just on a piece of paper. It's a little bit more. It's a business. It's structured. It's on contract and shit like that. But it ain't nothing but an amplified version of boyfriend and girlfriend. If she want a husband, she can get a husband. It ain't that hard. Now, what the main problem is this right here, and I said this several times, and I say it again. Number one, you have no standards. And that's a pro and a con because everybody, we like what we like. You might like a girl big, I might like a girl small. You might like them short, I might like them tall. You might like them light skinned, I might like them dark skinned. So whatever you like is what you like. So that's one. There's no standards. You like what you like. You like what you like. You have no standards for yourself. You have no standards for yourself. Again, the pretty chick that with the bad behavior, she got a bad behavior, and you come to giving her a pass. She has no reason to change when you're come to giving her a pass for her bullshit. She has no reason to stop bullshitting. She has no reason. So if she ain't got no reason to stop bullshitting, she know you ain't got no standards. You're thirsty. You're hungry for that chick. You need her. You allow her to do dumbass shit. You allow her to run over you because you need her in your life. You just don't want her. Because if you wanted her, you wouldn't let her do you like that. You'll be cool with her getting out your life anytime she violated. But like I said, yeah, I don't have no standards for the women you choose and for yourself. Number two, you ain't got no options. Now, again, if you on some short term or smash and dash type shit, you got options. You got options. A lot of niggas will tell you we ain't got no options. Yes, you do. The options is whoever like you. Oh, even the bottom of the bird chicks got they feel like, bruh, I ain't never met a female that ain't never had some type of self-esteem. Some type of self-esteem. I could tell a motherfucker that thinks she too much, and I could tell a motherfucker she don't think enough. I done seen them both, and somewhere in the middle. You ain't got no self-esteem. You ain't got no confidence in you having options. See, y'all ain't got a problem telling women that they have fake options because of social media. Oh, just cause a nigga like you don't mean he want to be with you. Just cause a nigga fuck you don't mean he want to be with you. Technically, she was an option, and technically, he was an option. But let me guess, because he's in the top 20, and he's 666 and all that type of shit, he was, he got it good. Gentlemen, I have to tell you, I was there, bro. Broke niggas are options as well as rich niggas. Fat niggas are options as well as skinny niggas. Short niggas are options as well as tall niggas. Nigga, you an option if you make yourself an option. If you believe you an option, you can be an option. And if you believe you got options, you can get options. See, the problem with the option thing is this right here is that your options have to be the baddest chicks possible. The dimes, the nines, the 5 stars. They have to be your options, not the 6s, not the 7s, not the 8s. Oh no, they can't be your options. They gotta be 9s or 10. Anything under a 6 ain't even an option. And that's easy work. Oh no, 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 no. Your options gotta be the first page. Going out of my John Calipari playbook is that, when Calipari be recruiting, and I learned this when he was in Memphis, when he was coaching the Tigers, is this right here. I don't look past 4-star players. If I do look past a 4-star player, they a high 3-star. They got on the fringe of being NBA worthy. But majority of the time, I'm looking at the top 5, the 5-star, 4-star, high 3-star. That's everything between 10 and 6. Everything between 10s and 6s. Y'all just want to look at the 9s and the 10s. Y'all don't want to look at the 6s. Y'all don't want to look at, I wouldn't recommend going below a 6, but y'all don't even want to look at a 4. No. Y'all just want 9s and 10s. And when you can't get a 9 and a 10, it's never your fault. It's never that you jumped outside of your league. It's her not bowing down to your masculinity or lack thereof. She's out of your league. You know she's out of your league. And if you tried and failed, I can applaud you if you tried and failed. But if you just sit there and don't try and just swear it's did that in the third and like nigga, you ain't bust a grape, you ain't did nothing, then what the fuck are you talking about? But again, this is another reason why women control the dating market because y'all have no options. Because the options that you do have, you don't want them because you can't show them off for your partners. So one, you have no standards. You're literally smash anything. You literally smash anything in the name of getting your dick wet. Two, you have no options because you got to show off the bad chick to your partners. You just can't show off the mid chick that do everything for you. Know she got to be a dime piece. And three, you can't walk away. You can't walk away. I said that numerous times. That's one of the problems that as much as y'all sit up here and make all these idle threats about this, we gonna be what is financially celibate, winter coming, that all the yet that I be hearing for the past 6, probably 10 years now. I've been hearing this shit. Even though I hear all this bullshit y'all say on the daily, y'all ain't left them alone. Y'all haven't turned y'all back on women yet. Haven't done it. Haven't left the game alone. You ain't went in the monk mode. You ain't none of that. You still either talk about them, and you gonna talk about them in some shape, form, or fashion. Even if you say you don't deal with them, you don't get no action, whatever the case may be, you still gonna talk about it. Even if you say you don't even deal with them, you still talking about it. If you swing and miss, you talking about them. If you don't swing it out, you're talking about them. If you get them and you fumble them for whatever reason, you're talking about them. Bro, y'all can't walk away from these women. Remind y'all love them. I do too. Y'all love them. That's why y'all can't walk away from them. You can sit up here and try to bash them all motherfucking day. You can try to SBE them all motherfucking day. It's not working. All it's doing is making them stronger and more cold-hearted. And looking at y'all like some crybabies. Now, you don't want to be looked at like no crybaby, dude. You a man. You got balls. You got testosterone. Why the fuck you crying? Why the fuck you crying? All you gotta do is walk away without batting an eyelash. You ain't gotta be loud when you do it. You ain't gotta be emotional when you do it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got nothing to prove. Just disappear. Just get gone. You ain't gotta put on no fucking show to leave these women alone. Just leave them alone. Just leave them alone. Quit chasing them. Quit trying to bash them over the head. Quit trying to talk bad about them. Quit doing all that type of shit, bro. If you're not gonna fuck with them, leave them alone. That's common sense. To see a woman and people, you feel what I'm saying, don't value what's always available. They value what feels just out of reach. Again, women, not only people, but women don't value nothing that's available. They value something that's right out of reach. See, when you come to telling these females what you willing to give them, the stability, the resources, when you come to telling them what you willing to give them if they get with you, how many of them listen to this shit all day, every day, on all levels? How many of these chicks that that's in the game that's on the blade that got somebody? They got a manager. How many of them hear the same another manager try to get them and put them on their roster? You feel what I'm saying? Boyfriend. She had a boyfriend. How many dudes done sit there and said, I could be better than the nigga you with now? Even if she got a husband and you find her attractive, she tell you she got a husband. What he got to do with me? What he got to do with me? You feel what I'm saying? You're making yourself available. And they were like, if I want you, I can get you whenever I fucking feel like it, can't it? And 9 times out of 10, you're going to bob your head up and down like a bobblehead, and you're going to be telling her, yeah, you can get me whenever you want me. And it's on her terms. It's on her terms, not yours. Mind you, again, if she's on the blade and you trying to pick up and you trying to take her from another nigga and you offering all these perks and bells and whistles, she hear you. She hear you. That means whenever she decides to leave the piece she with now, to come up with you, it ain't because she really wanted to be with you. It's because I know I'm gonna get X, Y, and Z out of him because he already offered that shit. Same with the girl that got a boyfriend and you offering I could do more than him. And now she know like whenever I feel like leaving my dude alone for you, you already gonna give me whatever I want to. Now it's a trick to that too though, because there's a lot of cap in that rap. Because you can offer her a whole lot of shit just to get her away from whoever she fucking with and never cash and never prompt and never get come through with any of that shit. It's always that. You never gotta, you ain't never gotta guarantee it. You can just promise it. You ain't never gotta guarantee it. So it's them niggas that's out there too that gonna promise you everything, and then when you come over there, Will ain't got shit for you. A lot of y'all niggas like that. You gonna promise them the world, but ain't got nothing to give them, just so you can get a little taste of pussy. I understand. I understand it completely. I understand completely. It sounds good. And the funny thing about it is when I tell you nigga to tell the truth, you say no, because if I tell the truth, I might not get the ass. So are you really as player you say you is, or you just a nigga that's saying I got this for you if you come over here? Are you the nigga riding around with candy in your pocket? I'm just saying. I ain't even go no further with that one. So that's what I'm saying is you doing all this dumbass shit. And they know that. That's why they can do what they do, because none of y'all niggas are original. None of y'all are rare. None of y'all are special. All y'all available, from the broke nigga to the rich nigga. Well, at least the 6-figure nigga. The 100,000 there, the 120. I see them. I see them there every week when I go out. I be around them. We have conversations. I talk to plenty of businessmen around the city of Memphis. They ain't within my reach. I just might not be in the same circles of them, but we can eat the same steaks at the same restaurant. That you're available. You're not the only guy promising them provisions, protection, problem solving, dick. You're not the only one that promising them that shit. They hear that shit daily. Whether it's through DM, text messages, or in person, they hear that shit daily. So they already looking at the shit. It's like shit. What y'all say? If she won't rock with you, is another nigga that's gonna come pick them up? Yes, 100% facts. If you ain't rocking with him, it's another dude that's gonna pick him up. That's 100% fact. I give you that one. I give you that one. But when you're always the one reaching though, You telling the world, I need you more than you need me. I need you more than you need me. Like I said, who doing all the talking? Who doing all the explaining? Who is trying to get who to act right? That is y'all sitting up here telling women, I need you more than you need me. I need you to create a family. I need you for social status. I need you for this. I need you for that. You're the one in the whole spot. Sorry to tell y'all that, but you're the one that's in the whole spot. You're calling asking them to stop doing shit so you can lead them by default. Because it's your birthright as a man to lead a woman. But you got to get them to stop doing shit for you to lead. You got to get them to act a certain way for you to lead. She can't get educated. She can't get no money. She can't have social media. She can't do this. She can't do that. It's a lot of shit she can't do in order for you to be the man. Make it make sense. And trust, it's not no bash. But like I tell y'all over and over again, I don't play safe. I don't pat you on your back and pat you on your ass and all that type of shit. No, I give it to you raw, uncut. Now, how you take it is how you take it. But again, you sit up here and ask them to stop doing shit. Any real nigga ain't gonna tell them to stop doing shit. They gonna find a way around or leave that chick alone. I'm gonna say that again. Nigga, a real nigga ain't got time to tell her to stop doing shit she doing. Either he gonna find a way around that shit or he not going to deal with that chick, period. He ain't got time to tell chicks that have a better life if she stop doing shit and just accept the nigga. That's dumb. That's stupid. That's stupid. And that's the weakest frame you can stand in. I done told several content creators this shit is that, excuse me, you make the nigga sound weak when you tell them that we need them, we need y'all, we need y'all, we need. I said, man, bro, you making us sound weak. And again, I was told I'm the bad guy. Again, I don't know what I'm talking about, even though I've been in a committed relationship for the past 22 decades. I don't know shit. I know is that when I hear the conversation, when I hear the rhetoric, I'm like, bro, you set niggas up for failure by calling and telling them that they need a woman. You making niggas weak. Because if they don't have no woman, then they feel like they less than a man. That's basically what you saying. Now, if you go through the history of time, and I done heard plenty of guys say this shit, a lot of men don't get women over history. So now all of a sudden in 2026, now y'all want to even out the odds so every nigga can at least get a chance to get a woman. Even if we did man for one, 18 or better, 1 for 1, every dude possible got a female. It's still gonna be an oversupply of women. It's still gonna be more women than men. Still gonna be more women than men. Now we playing by your rules. You be playing by your hypothetical that every man get a woman. It's still gonna be more women. So what do we do about the other women? Well, they want a nigga too. So now what we do? We import more guys just so these women can have men, or do the men that already got one get an extra one? Now it's a bidding war. Either we gonna let them pick who they want to be with, or you get to throw your bid in to get an extra woman. Which one you rather do? Because on one end, if you letting the extra women pick who they want to be with, it might not be you. You already got one. You should be happy with the one you got, but it's extra ones out there, and you might want them too. But they get the chance to pick who they want to be with, and they don't pick you. Got egg on your face. But you got one, so be happy with the one you got. Or you put your bid in and you show her this is what I got. This is what I got. These are resources I got. This is me, my character, my personality. Woo, here you go. Here go the syllabus. There you go. Read that shit. Best man win. Everybody put an off in for this particular female. Best man win. Now you might get outbid about another dude. You ain't gonna like that one either. You ain't gonna like that one either. If she get to pick the dude she want to be with, you don't like that because it may not be you, and you don't like the fact that another dude might have more than you and be able to get an extra female. You ain't gonna like that one either. You ain't gonna like that one either. It's crazy. Mm-mm-mm. But when you don't need, excuse me, but when you don't need to be chosen, when you good whether they stay or go, that's when something shifts. Now they start wondering about you. When you sit up here and look a female dead in the eye, and you're not tied to the outcome. If you stay, you straight. If you go, you straight. I'm not tied to a particular outcome. Do I want you to stay? Yeah, I want you to stay. Do I need you to stay? Not really. Because if you leave, I'm still gonna do what I've been doing before you got here. Mine is the little freaky little shit we do in the bedroom and maybe a couple conversations. But outside of that, I'm still gonna do the shit I was doing before you got here. And chances are, if you stay, I'm gonna still do the same shit I was doing while you're here. I'm still gonna be me, whether you stay here or be gone. Nothing's gonna change with me. I'm still gonna do me, whether you be here or be gone. Um, and that's when they be looking at you like, "Are you good? Are you good?" Cause look around, they look around the market. They look around the market. Everybody's performative. We see that daily. Everybody putting on the show daily. You know what I'm saying? Everybody posting for attention, likes, clicks, views, all that clickbait. We doing it all day, every day. We responding, we texting every day. Soon as somebody send a text, we already got a text back. Ain't nobody taking time to text motherfuckers no more. They gotta hurry up and text. You know what I'm saying? We talk too damn much. We over explaining their situation. And we're over investing in certain situations. Cause like I said, I be, whenever the whole Anton Daniels wave crash, no disrespect to none of the content creators that have been covering Anton, but once he now he done did the Stephen A. Smith shit. Excuse me. Now he done been on Stephen A. Smith show. Now y'all gonna cover that shit. And I mean, when he said, he don't care what he get popular for as long as he get popular. Yeah, I done heard a couple of individuals talk about that little line. I'm with you on that one. It's like, nigga, you a hoe. You a hoe. But that's the thing. Like I just said, if everybody's performative, if everybody posting shit, if everybody over explaining and over investing, and if everybody gotta hurry up and react instead of respond, and we just seen Anton do an interview with Stephen A. Smith, and y'all got something to say about the interview, reacting to the interview, and you want to call him a hoe, a grifter, or whatever the case may be. I done already said this shit, bro. Y'all ain't too far away from him. I done heard a couple of people say that shit. Is like, shit. If he can do it, I could do it too. So that throws all that righteous and morality out the window. It's like, if you willing to do something the snake would do, then you're a snake your goddamn self. I'm just saying. If you're willing to do all the tricks and stunts and plays and moves and all that type of shit that the so-called grifters and liars and this, that, and the third willing to do, are you any different than them? You're not. You would like to think you is because you do it for a higher calling, but you're not. You're not. What is for a political reason or a religious reason or a financial reason or a relationship reason, nigga, you willing to do the same shit that the broke nigga willing to do. You willing to do the same shit that the schemer willing to do. The liar. You're willing to pull the same maneuvers. You just say it in the name of God. You just say it in the name of monogamy. You say it in the name of the red and the blue. That's it. You're no different. You just saying it because this is my cause better than your cause, but you're doing the same shit I'm doing. This entire dating market, is flooded with men trying to be picked. I'm gonna say that again. The dating market is flooded with men trying to be picked, which means there's almost no competition at the top because almost nobody is willing to detach. It's a lot of y'all guys that want to get picked. Y'all available. So again, like I said, the dude that got the options, the dude that got standards, the dude that ain't got to be in the market, you ain't fucking with him. He looked down at the market and say, man, I can sit back here and sit in my throne in my castle or whatever the fuck. I can enjoy whatever I'm drinking and enjoy whatever I'm smoking and watch what I want to watch and do what I want to do at the drop of a dime. And I look down and like, either I can go in the market and get what I want, or I can sit back and chill and have what I want come to me. That's where the top is. I can either go in the market and get what I want, or I can sit here and do what I do and what I want come to me. But see, we're so attached to each other. We're attached to women that you can't even go to the top. You can't even leave them alone so you can get to the top. You can't stop fucking with them and get to the top. You gotta fuck with them. You gotta stay attached to them. You ain't trying to get away from them. See, scarcity isn't about looks. It's about behavior. And right now, non-neediness is rare. That's why it wins. So again, the man that don't need can win. The man that can sit back and not chase can win. The man that ain't got to look at everything as I got to get the box or else can win. The man that can sit there and say, I find value in every woman I talk to wins. See, y'all just want to beat them over the head, tell them that they wrong just so you can lead them. But you're not leading because you're a leader. You're a leader because you want them to stop doing what you think stopping you from leading them. That's what this shit boiled down to. You want them to stop doing them so you can lead them. But gentlemen, again, if I have to beg you to stop being you so I can lead you, there's no way possible I'm the leader. There's no way possible I'm the leader. That is one thing where I pull you to the side and say, you know what, if you do this a little bit better, if you take this out your everyday routine, things might, work out for your favor. That's one thing. Then to sit here and say every time I see him, I was like, oh, if you wasn't doing this, if you wasn't doing that, if you wasn't doing this, if you wasn't doing that, men would have a better chance with you. No, mm-mm. No, that's not how leaders move. I don't know who told y'all that dumb ass shit, but that's not how a leader move. He just sit there and say, oh, it's their fault. No, it's not their fault. It's you. It's you. You want them to stop doing what they do so you can lead them by default because you're a man. But when they won't stop doing it, you say it's a bad look on men. It's a bad look on family. It's a bad look on tradition because they won't stop working. Because they won't stop being free with their body. Because they won't like, bro, do you care? Because if the shit worked in your favor, nigga, if she could let you get the pussy whenever you want to get the pussy, you wouldn't claim her as your wife. I know that. Go back into the friendship thing that turning friends into lovers. Like, nigga, if you can get what you want without claiming a nigga, you gonna get what you can get without claiming her. It's when you can't get what you can't. It's when you can't get what you want. It's when you say they wrong and you trying to claim 'em. But if it were really like that, you wouldn't be tripping. I'm just trying to put a little knowledge out there for y'all. Nothing serious, nothing major. So, what do y'all do? What's the play? What's the play? First of all, stop playing for approval. Stop doing shit. Stop saying you're gonna do this, that, and the third to get women's approval, bro. Stop doing that shit. Please stop doing that shit. Mm. You delay responses, not as a tactic, but because you're busy. You invest where there's reciprocation. You leave when energy isn't matched. And most importantly, you build a life without someone choosing you. It's just a bonus, not the mission. So again, the later responses. If she get mad because you ain't hurry up and text back, you ain't hurry up and call back, or whatever the case may be, it is what it is. You're busy. You're busy. You're busy. You know what I'm saying? You're busy. Invest where there's reciprocation. Why is you giving up so much of yourself and your resource to a female that ain't giving you shit? Why are you doing this shit? Because she look a certain type of way, and you hope that if I give her enough of my resource that she'll finally start liking me, bruh. You know when she stop liking you? When you start spending money on her. If you're investing everything into her and you don't know for sure that she like you, if you're investing everything into her and you ain't getting your shit back in return, I can't even blame her for taking shit from you, bro. I'm gonna blame you for not doing your due diligence and not investing in the female that actually fuck with you. That's what I'm gonna tell you. That's what I'm gonna tell you. You leave when the energy ain't matched. Why you staying around with a motherfucker that ain't on the same level you on? If her level higher than your level, why you either reach up or move? If she doing a lot of shit that you don't want to do, why are you still hanging around her? If you doing a lot of shit she don't want to do and there's a problem, why is she still around you? Yeah, of course, y'all not gonna see eye to eye on everything, but my God, if the majority of the shit she do, you don't do, y'all not equally yoked. If the majority of the shit you do, she don't do, y'all not equally yoked. Ain't no sense of having somebody being dead weight around and y'all ain't vibing on shit. Nothing. Y'all have nothing going on. And y'all together. What the fuck y'all together for? Y'all ain't got no common interests, no hobbies, no TV show, no movies you like. No nothing. Y'all just with each other for what? And you sitting there staying with her? You stupid. You stupid. And again, build a life without her. Build a life without her. You know what I'm saying? If you build a life without her, that's cool. You got other shit to do. It was so many times I had to tell individuals like, bro, y'all be want to be laid up all night. Like, nigga, I'm gonna bust this nut, man. Go play the PlayStation, make me a roll a blunt, make a sandwich, all that type of shit. I ain't got time to be laying in the bed, booed up after we just got through fucking. Like, what I'm finna do all this shit for? If I go to sleep, I go to sleep. If I don't go to sleep, I ain't finna go to sleep. Period, point blank. I got other shit to do. I got other shit to do. I got other things I need to do going on in my life than to be all in your goddamn face all day, every day, and twice on Sunday. No, I got other shit going on. Where you been going there? Man, you sure been walking in out that door a lot today. What you got going on I need to know about?
Well, I'm trying to get out of
Oh, well, you need to go on outside there. Shit.
here.
You too big. Don't talk to me. Go talk to them. Now, if Kelly come around that motherfucker corner and tell you to get off of, huh? If Kelly come out there and talking about you want her turf, I'm just saying. I'm in the house. I don't know nothing about it. And who? I ain't doing none of that no more. I got grandbabies now. Ain't no sense of starting all over. All right. But yep, that's not the mission to be by yourself. That's just a bonus being by yourself. When you sit up here and do a lot of shit, when your life is busy, when like I said, most times than not, y'all be wondering why women like dealing with niggas that got shit going on. It's because that nigga got shit going on. He busy. He gotta actually make time for her. He actually gotta make time for her. She's not the number one priority. She wants to be the number one priority, but it's other things that's in the way. Like she might be fourth, fifth, sixth on the list. She on the list. She just not might be at the top. You know what I'm saying? And so just with psychology, it's like because she's six and not one, she gonna feel some type of way when you actually make time when the first five things above her are taken care of and out the way. Now you got time for her. She gonna appreciate this shit a whole lot more. She gonna talk a little shit about it, but she gonna appreciate this shit a whole lot more. She gonna appreciate this shit a whole lot more. She is. But the thing is like, hey, don't move up to one because she threw that puss on you real good one night. Don't move up to one. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. Like I said, it ain't treating her bad. It ain't being cold hard and shit like that. It's like shit. I get up with you when I get up with you. If you got a problem with that, you got a problem with it. But that's not my problem. That's your problem. That's how you feel. You already knew I had this going on, this going on, this going on. Now you want to be part of my life. Cool. That's cool. But just understand that now that you entering my life don't mean you're the number one thing in my life. I got other shit going on. And if you cool with that, you're cool with it, and I'm gonna be all right. But if you ain't cool with it, I'm still gonna be all right. That is how what that shit is. Because the truth is, the strongest position you'll ever be in, excuse me, is when you don't need to be chosen. And someone that's exactly when they choose you. Oh, sometimes, my bad. And somehow, my bad. And somehow, that's exactly when they choose you. When you don't need to be chosen, somehow, some way, that's when they choose you. When you ain't thirsty, When you ain't trying to beat them into a submission, when you ain't trying to sing, shame, blame, and explain, when you ain't doing all that shit right there, when you just sit back and just do you, that's when somebody come out the woodwork and say, hey, how you doing? And you proceed or you deny. It's all on you. But anyway, let me get up out of here. Let me get up out of here. I appreciate everybody that came through. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, subscribe, do all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? Donate if you can. If you can't, I understand. Trust me, I do. And I will talk to you good people on another day.
Told you. Explained everything I learned. Say less. Make them lean in. Less talk, more pull, that's the code I live by. If they gotta ask questions, I already went right. I don't show the whole play, I just give them the why. Mystery, make them invest, transparency, make them scroll by. Less, more pull, let the silence reply. I don't need to convince, let the presence imply. If they curious, they coming, I don't gotta try. Mystery, make them commit, transparency, make them pass by. Everybody oversharing, trying to prove they the one. Every detail on display, now the tension is gone. If you in it all the way, what's the reason to stay? No discovery, no desire, no reason to pay. See, attraction is occurring, I just tap in the flow. I don't chase attention, I just give them a glow. When you speaking outcomes, not the steps that you took. Now they leaning in heavy like the end of a hook. Yeah. I don't over justify, I don't beg to be heard. I just plant a small seed, let it spread through the world. And the ones who align, they gon' follow the trail. Curiosity convert, that's a silent sale. If you gotta explain it, you lower your frame. If you quiet with power, they remember your name. It's not what you say, it's the space that you leave. The space turn attention into something they need. I don't post every move, I don't show every win. I let essence talk loud, let it echo within. See the market is loud, everybody compete. But the quiet authority hit different on beat. I give glimpses of vision, I don't open the vault. Make them wonder what's deeper, now they feel it's their fault. If they don't lean in close, they might miss what I know. And that fear of missing out, turn a spark to a glow. I don't argue with doubters, I don't fight for belief. I just let results talk, let success be the brief. If they ready, they find me, if not, let them pass. I don't need every eye, I just need the right class. Say less, let it breathe. What's hidden got more gravity. When they ask, you receive. That's the law of attraction, see. Less talk, more pull, that's the code I live by. If they gotta ask questions, I already went right. I don't show the whole play, I just give them the why. Mystery, make them invest, transparency, make them scroll by. Less talk, more pull, let the silence reply. I don't need to convince, let the presence imply. If they curious, they coming, I don't gotta try. Mystery, make them commit, transparency, make them pass by. They told you.